Welcome back, everybody. This is Delassa, and we're back with some more Factorio. So where were we? We were making the green sciences. Green science takes six seconds each. They take one inserter and one transport belt. These guys produce one inserter or two transport belts. So 4 per second, isn't it? You have 4 transport belt per second, and two inserters per second. So over 6 seconds, we can do 12 of each, or slightly more, but that's okay. So now the question is, do we want to just run it up along this side and then back down this way? I don't think so. I think I want to just go over here and we'll just pump it onto the belt down there. I think that works. We go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Green science, please. Oh, we need to go grab some more inserters. We need to go do that. Oh, and we need to put the long inserters on the other side of our science belt there too, don't we? Okay, so let's grab those. Need some more of you guys. Yeah, we grab about 100. Should work. Pollution is pushing dangerously close to them, guys. I do believe we need more than one turret. So we're going to have to think about doing that soon too. Actually, why don't we just put about 5 of them in production in my inventory for now. Whoa, not that. For about 50. There we go. That'll get us a bit of things going on here. Put this belt down here. Voila. Like that. And we just need to put these long inserters on this side, like so. Voila. And now we can actually research something again. What do we want to start with? Let's go straight for some military 2, I do believe would be a good idea. We can get our piercing mags. Well, actually, there's a lot of things we want. You know what? Let's see how fast lab 1 goes up. Kind of curious to see if I can get all of these working off of that or not. If I have enough to run 20 labs here. It looks like I might. We'll just watch for a second here. I think we're good. There you are, green science. Non-expandable, but it works. By non-expandable, I mean it's not exactly a modular design that you can just plop down and continue to expand out that way. I mean, you could just blueprint that whole mess and do it, but who wants to do that? Okay, let's see. How's our production stats looking now? Are we keeping up with everything, I guess, is the question. We're up to pushing a decent amount of stuff. Okay. Let's look here now. Where's our next coal push going to be? Up here, I guess, is where we're going to pull it from next. this may run out sometime in the future. Before we do that, let's get our turrets down here before we forget about them in our inventory. We're just going to kind of put a few here and there just to keep everything nice and secure. Okay, we got some there, and they got bullets in them, so they're good. Now one up here. Let's go ahead and put another one maybe on this side of this line here. And we'll put another one next to it here somewhere in that region. Not sure if that was any less clicks or not, but it seemed like it could have been. There's Lab Tech 1 researched. Should we just go straight for Lab Speed 2? Why not? Hell with it. To make the labs faster. Right off the bat. We're not in any rush to push any certain technologies right now, so why not? I would like a bit more light over here. Just a little bit. And I think I'm going to line the bottom down here with them too. They'd have to almost come around this lake on either side. Like, water is a very powerful router for biters since they can't cross it at all. So, let's see. I think we'll go ahead and do that. Well, if we're going to do that one, might as well keep it down here. And just make a nice turret line down here. There we go. Good enough, 18. Then I think we'll just put one over here by the power, just in case. Sometimes they do like to just run straight to your boilers, so that's never a good thing. You never want to hear the meh, meh, meh on your boilers. That's just never good. Oh yeah, we need to finish that coal thing we had going there too, huh? Alright. Let's get this coal tied in. Actually, we'll split there and then go under like that. That way we should be able to push a pretty even amount through for when I come down here. I'm going to keep expanding this downwards, so yeah, that'll work fine. Let's get some power on these other ones now. There we go. Yeah, certified coal needs that way for a while. Do we want to run it this way for a bit? I don't know. I suppose we could come out here and shoddy down some trees just to see what we got out here. There's Lab Speed 2. Lab Speed 3 we can't get because we need blue science for that one. So now we're just going to start running through all the science circuit networks. We can do all kinds of cool stuff with that. Let's grab Logi 2. Why am I clearing this out right now, you ask? Because this is going to start eating a lot of iron really quickly now. Especially once we start moving into the other science as well, blue science. You can already see that we're already actually using these now when we weren't before. Plus there's a lot of other little things we're going to build as well. So yeah, it's going to be kind of essential to clear out that stuff. Let's get that going, and we'll keep pushing the trees back over here. And then we can finally start getting decent power poles. Thank God. Now that we have green science, there's a lot of stuff that we can do. It's very nice. And we can start thinking about maybe starting trains up soon and all that good stuff. Just like to get this iron cleared off just a bit so we can see how much is here. Looks like it's a fairly decent amount, though. Let's... Now, which one is this one here? Is this one the... This is the one I think where they can actually use more. It's not stack size bonus. It's a little different now. Advanced material processing, yes, that would be a good one to work on. Steel furnaces would be nice. Oil processing, yes. Engines, oh, maybe for a bit, maybe. Let's just grab landfill because that's going to take like 2 seconds to do. And I like the idea of being able to clear water out of my way, so that sounds like a plan. Alright, there's landfill. Let's grab the inserter bonus. He said I'm going to be able to do this just while I'm pushing little things away. I did build a decent size lab network, so these things are going to research fairly quickly for a while now. Okay, so there's that. Now, other things that we have that are not at all up to capacity is this steel. This steel is terrible. So I think we need to go make some actual decent steel production facility here. Let's see how we're looking here. We're not quite pushing a pollution into them guys yet, so that's good. So let's think about this a little bit. Where would we do some steel at? Well, honestly, like up here looks like a good area for trains to kind of come in, maybe. I'm not sure about that, but we'll think that could be a good place. My God, it's going to be a while before I need trains. Look at all the crap that's around here. Oh well. We may just ignore a lot of these inner little outposts here just so we can play with trains more, because trains are fun. That's just the way it goes. You do the trains because the trains are there and they're fun. Okay, well, I know we need some steel. We're gonna need some steel. We're gonna need some copper and steel somewhere here. So I'm gonna sneak this guy in here probably. There's a reason for this guy, and it will be apparent once we get military 2 or this here. I think these guys are just steel and copper, steel and copper. Yep. Kind of chintzy, but it works. I know. Oh my God, you're pulling off the beginning of your bust of it. Couple of assembly machines is so terrible. Oh. No, it's not. It's fine. It is a fine idea, sir. It's like using iron chests, a fine idea. They're so much cheaper than steel ones, and I know, yes, you can't reuse them for logistics chests later, but Honestly, who gives a shit? No. Alright, let's see how our science is going here. Is it still... Everybody keeping up to snuff here, right? We got 2 in all the labs, okay. Yeah, so we actually are keeping up with all these labs and then some. So, we need to make some more labs. Let's grab a lot of iron. And we can probably grab some gear wheels out of these 2 for a bit here. And hoover up this line. Labs take a lot of gear wheels, so it's just a lot faster. Just grab a bunch of those and a bunch of circuits off the belt and then just make the labs. They're not something that you necessarily need to make, oh, how do I want to put it, in an assembler, because that's just kind of wasteful. We got the landfill, so let's make that. We'll make about 10 of them up. Oh, there's that one. Alright, let's start. Let's grab our tool belt. Sounds good here. Oh god, I forgot how expensive landfill can be with stone. So yeah, we need to get more landfill. More stone, basically. We got that one that was... Like, how much was that? That was like 100 stone right there. Just fill that little block. So that's pretty good and inexpensive. Okay, let's make some more labs then. One more here. And we'll run the belt up a little higher now. Okay, we'll watch that now. We got 4 more now, so we have a total of what, 24 labs? 24 labs? Yeah, I think it is. So we have a good amount of labs, we'll just put it that way. And then let's go ahead and set these down here up. We want to go grab military 2 next. For funsies, let's grab you guys with some big poles. We only need about 100 big poles, and we'll go with some medium poles here. And we need about, oh, I don't know, about that many. We need to do more research already. So let's grab, inserter capacity sounds fine. Okay, we aren't really stressing it yet, but we're getting there, so that's good. I like the idea of I'm getting actually some good things going. Now we did grab military 2, so that gives us some options in the piercing mag round and grenades. Grenades are actually kind of helpful sometimes. I have some heavy armor already made. We can make some walls, and a radar might not hurt. Radars take a stupid amount of power, but they do not hurt at all to have around, so we'll just give ourselves a little radar love down here. Start out with some golden earring. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Boom. Basically that gets us a little bit more expanded vision, as well as we'll start clearing out this out here slowly. Keep us from having to go investigate it ourselves, because I'm lazy and I don't want to walk that far. But yeah, we're getting there. These inserter capacity techs are not cheap either. They're 150 of each. So stack and non-stack inserters can pick up one more item at a time. I didn't know there was such a thing as stack inserters. So I'm totally baffled by this idea and what it is. Okay, I guess we'll find out. Holds a stack inserter. These guys. Okay. I'm still confused on what they do, but it's fine. They are the replacement for a smart inserter, I guess, because smart inserters are no longer required. You can hook up to any inserter now. Other things we could use to burn a lot of iron up would be making a red belt factory. That does burn your iron exclusively quickly. Let's grab our steel furnaces here, and we can upgrade this to get more steel to make more steel furnaces, because that sounds like a great idea. I do believe we need to get some stone mining going, though. That might be a good idea. Red belt is 5 wheels and a regular transport belt. It takes 11.5 iron versus, if you look at the raw, you get 3 and 11.5 is what you get on for red belts. So it is much more expensive, and if you don't have the iron production, it might not be worth it to get it right away, just so you know. But let us see what we can do over this way. Oh, I forgot to grab poles. Whoopsie. We're making them and I forgot to grab some. Let's go get some power poles. And I think we'll go ahead and start getting that stone mined and maybe make some steel furnaces and upgrade all these furnaces in the next one. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.